What was your bad experience of the day? What do you learn from it? I was on the way to work one morning a couple of years ago and I got a call from my brother's boss. I'm friends with his boss, so it wasn't unusual for him to call, but this time he was telling me that my brother was dead. He didn't show up for work, and the boss stopped by his house and found him. I immediately turned the car around and began the longest 20-minute drive of my life. I got there, and they had crime scene tape around the house. I left to do over to my dad's house and wake him up and tell him his other son was dead. We both went back to my brother's house, and by this time many of his friends had showed up. A little while later, they hauled his body out, covered by a blanket. Me and Dad went to my house and waited for my sister to arrive, and we all got thoroughly drunk, along with lots of friends. It turned out that he died from heroin laced with fentanyl. I didn't know he was even on that shit, and we were tight. Apparently, he was pretty new to it, and it hadn't taken over his life completely yet. My mom's last words were to take care of my brother. Feeling like a failure, I realized I missed the signs of his downward spiral, his sudden moderation with alcohol, skipping Thanksgiving, unheard of for him, and a desperate call for money. All red flags I ignored. He died at 40, a tragic loss.